You know that tight feeling in your chest or the way your shoulders seem permanently glued to your ears? That's stress, and while it might feel like something you can just power through, the truth is, it's doing way more behind the scenes than most people realize. Stress isn't just a feeling. It's a full body response that starts in your brain and sends ripple effects from your head to your toes. When you're under pressure, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals are meant to help you survive immediate danger. Your heart pumps faster, your muscles tense, and your senses sharpen. That's great if you're running from a bear, but not so helpful when it's just an overflowing inbox and a deadline. When this stress response keeps firing day after day, it doesn't just wear you down, it starts to do real damage. Here are 10 unexpected effects that will shock you. Effect 1. Let's talk about your heart. Stress sends your blood pressure up and keeps it there. Your heart beats harder and faster, which puts constant pressure on your arteries. Over time, this increases the risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and heart disease. One large study even found that people who regularly feel stressed are more likely to develop heart problems later in life. It's not just the way you feel, it's what's going on inside your body that makes the real difference. Effect 2. Your stomach doesn't get a free pass either. Stress can seriously throw off your digestive system. It might make your stomach cramp, cause bloating, or even mess with your bathroom schedule. Some people feel nauseous when they're anxious. Others eat more than usual, or not at all. These changes can trigger or worsen issues like irritable bowel syndrome. That's because stress affects how your brain and gut talk to each other, and when that connection gets messy, your digestion pays the price. And while your gut is working overtime, your immune system is lagging behind. Effect 3. Chronic stress lowers your body's ability to fight off viruses and bacteria. So you might notice you get sick more often, or it takes longer to bounce back. That's not just bad luck, it's biology. Stress reduces the number of white blood cells your body produces, which weakens your defense system. Even small injuries or infections can take longer to heal when you're under constant pressure. Effect 4. Now let's talk about what's happening upstairs in your brain. Stress changes the way your brain works. It affects memory, attention, and even the way you handle emotions. Too much cortisol can shrink parts of your brain involved in learning and decision making. That's why it's harder to concentrate when you're overwhelmed or remember simple things like where you left your keys. There's also a well-documented link between chronic stress and mental health issues like anxiety and depression. In fact, people exposed to long-term stress are more likely to experience mood disorders and cognitive decline. Effect 5. Your skin can take a hit too. Have you ever had a breakout right before a big event? Stress increases inflammation, which can lead to acne, rashes, or eczema flare-ups. Effect 6. It's not just your skin. Your hair can suffer too. There's a condition called telogen effluvium where stress actually causes hair to fall out more than usual. It's temporary, but it's definitely noticeable and usually shows up a few months after a stressful period. Effect 7. Sleep is a huge area of life that can get affected when you're under stress. When you're stressed, it's harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up feeling rested. You might lie in bed thinking about everything you didn't get done, and even when you do sleep, it's not the deep healing kind your body needs. Over time, lack of sleep makes stress worse. It creates a cycle that's hard to break. Stress causes poor sleep, which leads to more stress, and so on. Chronic sleep loss can lead to fatigue that feels impossible to shake, no matter how many hours you spend in bed. Effect 8. There are also slower, more hidden ways that stress affects your health. Long-term stress raises your blood sugar levels. That's because cortisol tells your liver to release more glucose into your blood so you have quick energy. But when that happens every day, your body gets used to having too much sugar in your system. Over time, this increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Effect 9. Constant stress can also slow down your metabolism and encourage your body to store fat, especially around your belly. This raises your risk of obesity and other related diseases. Effect 10. Then there's inflammation. When your stress response is always turned on, your immune system never really shuts off. It stays in this low-level fight mode. This kind of ongoing inflammation is linked to a long list of chronic diseases, including arthritis, heart disease, cancer, and even Alzheimer's. And the thing is, most people don't feel this happening. It builds quietly in the background until something more serious develops. Solutions. The good news is that stress isn't something you have to just live with. It's manageable. And no, you don't need a yoga retreat or to give up your job and move to the countryside. Simple changes can make a big difference. One of the most powerful tools is mindfulness. That's just a fancy way of saying, pay attention to what's happening right now. It could be breathing slowly for a few minutes or noticing how your body feels. Studies show that even short, regular mindfulness practices can lower cortisol levels and help your body shift out of stress mode. Exercise is another massive helper. Moving your body releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. It also lowers your stress hormones and helps you sleep better. You don't need to run a marathon. A brisk walk, dancing in your kitchen, or doing some stretching on your floor can all help. What matters most is consistency. Your body loves routine, and regular movement teaches it how to calm down faster. What you eat matters too. Some nutrients help your body handle stress more effectively. Magnesium, for example, supports muscle relaxation and sleep. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and support brain health. Probiotics improve the gut-brain connection. Eating more whole foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, fatty fish, and fermented foods can make a real difference. At the same time, try to limit sugar and ultra-processed food, which can spike your energy and then crash your mood right after. Sleep hygiene is another essential piece. That means creating an environment that supports good sleep. Try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens for about an hour before bed because blue light can mess with your melatonin levels. If your brain races at night, a short bedtime routine like journaling or reading can help signal to your mind that it's time to wind down. Of course, some stress needs more than self-care. If your stress feels like it's taking over your life, if it's affecting your work, relationships, or health, that's a sign it might be time to talk to someone. Therapists are trained to help you understand how your mind and body respond to pressure, and they can teach you tools to manage it. Cognitive behavioral therapy, in particular, helps you shift negative thought patterns and build healthier coping strategies. Asking for help doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're smart enough not to go it alone. Stress is part of life. That's not going to change. But the way we respond to it can. Your body and brain are wired to deal with challenges. What they're not built for is carrying them constantly. The more you understand the way stress affects you, the easier it becomes to take small actions that protect your health today and in the long run. What are some ways that you deal with stress? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.